comb is out, for me anyway. So week 2, and you'll probably get really itchy there, but keep going. You may even decide to keep it at the end of November. We're here again, and this week's video is just to talk about those that want to help others and the tools you have. Now, if you visit Movember's website, you will see lots and lots of tools available in helping you reach out to others, but there's just a couple of things I want to talk about today in this short video. So, one of the seems like it's simple is actually starting a conversation, but there might be some things to consider before you do. And there's 4 things to keep in mind. So the first thing is, are you mentally prepared yourself to have a tough conversation with somebody? So you might already know what it is that they're going through, but are you prepared for that really tough conversation? Make sure you are. Second thing is, and you might think this is, pretty obvious, but are you in a good state of mind yourself to have the conversation? Third thing again, might seem really simple, but do you actually have time to listen to this person if you create a conversation? If you're doing it in between work hours, then it might not be the best time to do it, but try and plan some time where you know you will be free. It might be your lunch break where you know you've got an hour to yourself. You can actually create this conversation. And the 4th thing to think about would be, if this person tries to avoid you, you pick up the phone and they say, oh, I can't really talk right now, say to them, are you free later on this afternoon? Can we have a video call? Before they put the phone down, try and actually agree on when you can talk and be persistent. And then another thing to remember out of all of this is that you're not a doctor, you're not going to cure anything, just be you and be that friend that they know. So one of the final things to remember is actually something I found on Movember's website again, and I thought was really helpful actually, and I've got it here on my phone just to help me remember exactly what ALEC stands for, which is an acronym. So we have I ask. So start by asking how they're feeling and let them know that they've seemed a little bit off lately, or they haven't seen themselves in certain scenarios. L for listen. Give them your full attention and try not to be judgy at all if you can. Really understand what they're going through and just let them know that you are just there to listen. E, help encourage them on things that will actually bring them out of the mood that they're in, and encourage them to do things like maybe go for a short walk, take their pet out for a walk, do a 10-minute exercise. You might be able to organise something together where you do a video call with each other and do exercise, but ultimately encourage some action that you think might help them. And finally, C, out of the acronym ALEC, is check in. So if you're going to have an initial conversation and really spend some time talking to somebody, think about when you can check in again with that person to go over previous conversation. So if you speak to someone on the Monday, you might want to think about speaking to them again on a Wednesday or the end of the week to say, how did you get on since our last conversation? Did you go for that walk? Did you manage to do that YouTube workout that you were talking about you were going to do? But check in with them and make sure they're okay. So that's it, guys. That's everything I wanted to talk about on this week's video episode, whatever, I don't know what you want to call it. But keep on growing that awesome moustache, and I'll see you on the next one.